Yo, 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 what's good, Carbonation? It's your boy Tristan, aka Sriracha DFS. Merry freaking Christmas, everybody. Welcome to another episode of NBA DFS DraftKings Picks for December 25th, Christmas Day. Pretty excited. We have a 5 game slate. This point of the video is to give you guys a overview of the slate as well as give you guys the top picks from each team. Make sure to like the video and subscribe so you do not miss out on any of our free media content like this one and our live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we discuss things DFS 24/7 all day, every day. We got DFS, we got props, we got betting, we got crypto, we got Top Shot, we got everything. So just join. Link is down in the description below. It is free. And yeah, like I said, Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's have a fun and safe day. Happy holidays, and yeah, let's get to it. 5 game slate. Atlanta at New York kicks off this Christmas Day slate here, and we have Atlanta on the Atlanta side. Actually, Trae Young is out. Clint Capella is out. Cam Reddish, I believe, he's probable, so he's probably going to play. Kevin Huerter is out. DeLon Wright is probable as well after being lifted off of the floor. That's interesting. So both those guys are probable, expecting them to play. Danilo Gallinari is out. DeAndre Hunter is out. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot is out. I guess Okongwu's now out. Lou Williams out. Wes Iwundu out. Malcolm Hill out. Sharif Cooper out. And Solomon Hill out. Real quick, let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players for the Hawks are out. That's nuts. So I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do they only have 8 players? They gotta have some other contracted guys, but I mean, the main guys are gonna play. Gorgie Dang. I usually call him something like Gorgeous Dong, which is it's a troll. But Gorgie Dang is playing. He's going to be in the main rotation. Bogdanovich, DeLon, Cam Reddish, Sean Collins, all those guys, main rotation. You'll see some, maybe at least 15, 20 minutes of Lance Stevenson. Jalen Johnson might see some minutes. Skylar Mays is going to see some minutes. But mainly, you're going to see these main guys right here. John Collins, like that at 7.8. His ceiling's around 40 to 50 here. Cam Reddish, 5.4K. Still think that's a little too cheap for what he can probably do in this matchup. DeLon, 4.8K. Hasn't been too great, but he did turn up in the second half of that first game where everyone was out. So it shows that he's able to turn it up within a half and basically hit value. Because I believe he only had 6, 7 DK points at halftime. Turn it up, hit 26, 25, something like that. So he can get past that. And then honestly, with his recent production, people might be off of him, and this might be a spot to hop on. Kemba can't guard nobody. Fournier can't guard nobody. So I think this is a sneaky spot for him. Bogdanovich, 4.7K. If he's off a minutes limit, I'm all in on that price. If he's still on that trash minutes limit, which I got baited into, then I'm avoiding him at all costs. But he did hit 28 minutes with Cam Reddish coming out of the game, of course. He hit 28 minutes last game, 4 for 17 from the field. Upside is clearly there. And yeah, I do like Gorgie Dang too at 3.6K. Okongwu will be out. I actually believe Gorgie Dang might be a lock for me tomorrow with Okongwu out. There's no other guy to play the center minutes besides him and John Collins. And if they do play John Collins, then at center, they're going to have to play someone like Lance Stevenson or Bogdanovich in the lineup. And so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But of course, one of those players is going to get a ton of minutes. On the New York side, Derrick Rose is out. RJ Barrett is questionable, I believe. Emmanuel Quickley is unlikely to play. Nerlens Noel out. McBride out. Kevin Knox out. Daniel House Jr. out. And yeah, so we have Quentin Grimes coming back from COVID protocols. We might actually see him start tomorrow. We'll see. I think that definitely bumps down Fournier and Kemba. Kemba just had the game of his season last game, and you guys know already how I don't like playing guys off of their season high or career high games. So I'm probably going to be off Kemba here. Julius Randle's far too expensive here. 10.2K. You need at least 55 to 60 from him to feel like you take something down. Alec Burks 7.4, I believe, too expensive as well. Mitchell Robinson 4.8K with no Nerlens Noel, and I think Taj Gibson hasn't even been playing. I do like that there. 4.8K. He just put up a dud performance with Noel being out first of all, and I do believe that this is a spot where he can bounce back. Besides that, Quentin Grimes, I would like him more if there were more players out. He's shown upside, but at the same time, we got to make sure he gets those minutes. So we'll see who starts first. Obi Toppin, he only saw 13 minutes his first game back, obviously probably because of COVID stuff, so we'll have to monitor and see what happens there. Boston at Milwaukee next game. On the Boston side, Al Horford, I believe, is questionable. Marcus Smart is questionable. Yikes. Ennis Freedom out. Josh Richardson out. Romeo Langford is questionable. Justin Jackson out. Grant Williams out. Aaron Nesmith out. CJ Miles out. Bruno Fernando out. Jabari Parker questionable. Broderick Thomas questionable. And Juan Hernan Gomez is questionable. So those dudes are basically not too much in rotation as of now. We'll see. They might be because they're missing a ton of people as well. But we're going to have to watch the news here. And that kind of sucks on a Christmas slate like this where all the games are spaced out to be played and watched one after another. So you're going to have a plan when you come into this slate just because we don't know the injury situation with many of these teams, especially with some dudes coming off COVID protocol. We don't even know if they're conditioned or not. So it's something just to keep an eye out for today. Jaylen Brown, 9.4K, has been rolling. I do like him here, but I do believe he's due for a duddish game. So I might be Team Tatum tonight. Tatum has killed Milwaukee. They can't guard wings, even though Giannis will be back, I'm guessing. I do like Tatum here. I think he's going to be a low-owned stud. But at the same time, not sure if I'd pay up for him yet. If Marcus Smart stays out, Dennis Schroeder, great play. If Al Horford's out, I do like Rob Williams. And besides that, I don't think there's much else to talk about. Over here on the Milwaukee side, Giannis Antetokounmpo was cleared from safety protocols. Not sure if he's going to play tomorrow. I do believe he will because Bobby Portis also got cleared and he's going to be playing tomorrow. So, oh my gosh, those prices. I'm basically fading all these guys besides maybe Giannis, but at the same time, Giannis has burned me when he's played against Boston, so I might even be off him here. With Bobby Portis being back, DeMarcus Cousins probably not that great of a play unless Bobby is feeling the ill effects of the COVID and can't play his normal minutes. Then DeMarcus Cousins definitely gets a bump, but at the same time, I'm not going to risk that on a slate like this. Everyone else gets bumps down. Connaughton, Allen, Nwora all get bumps down. Less usage with Bobby Portis coming back and potentially Giannis. So honestly, I might fade everyone here. I do believe there's always that one guy that goes off on a team. Can't find it on that team. I do believe everyone's priced about right or overpriced at least. So moving on, Golden State at Phoenix. And as you can see in SaberSim, which you do get as part of your package at Karma, they're projecting that this game's going to be the highest valued game. And looking at these salaries, I mean, you can't help but not agree. I mean, you see Otto Porter, who started for them last game, 3.9K. Gary Payton started for them last game, 4.3K. Like, those are prices where if they see 25 to 30 minutes each, and they did last game, they went off. Of course, they were facing an easier opponent against Memphis. And Phoenix, of course, defending Western Conference champions. They're getting their team back as well. It's going to be tough for them, but I do believe at this price point you can get the solid 20 fantasy points at least as a floor. So here we go. Andrew Wiggins out, Jordan Poole out, Klay Thompson out, James Wiseman, Damian Lee, Moses Moody out, and then we have Andre Iguodala is questionable. So as of now, the Warriors are missing a ton of players, at least a ton of the same players that they needed the last couple of games to contend and compete with Phoenix. It looks like this might be another Steph show. But I'll have something for you guys who like props at the end of the game or at the end of the show. At least my take on Steph. But I don't think Steph does well here. Phoenix is a tough matchup for him. They're gonna definitely zone in and double him off of pick and rolls. They're gonna try and stop him. He's gonna be put in Mikal Bridges jail. I mean, 11.2K. You're asking for 40 plus points in my opinion, and I just don't think he'll get it here. And of course, if you guys don't know, if you guys not on the premium props channel as well, Steph Curry on Christmas has not scored over 20 points in his whole career, and so that's a hint for you prop guys at what I'm eyeing. But yeah, I don't like Steph here. That means Draymond's not going to do as well. And I'm mainly targeting the value guys here. Gary Payton II, Otto Porter Jr. Those are my guys tomorrow. Maybe even some Kevon Looney because he's going to have to play against big-ass Ayton. Yeah, that's where I'm going for on this Warriors team. On the Suns side, we got Kaminsky out, Nader questionable, and Sarge out. So, like I said, they are fairly healthy. Not liking too much here, to be honest, with everyone priced right. Maybe Jay Crowder at 4.3, but at the same time, he hasn't been producing too much. He's just good for a solid 20 fantasy points. You could always play the blowout narrative here, where you play Cameron Payne and Cameron Johnson if you believe that this goes into a blowout. Could be tomorrow with the discrepancies in this team compared to Warriors. Besides that, Ayton, he smashed them I think both games this season. They have no answer for him. 8.1K, not too bad. And yeah, I think that's where I'll go here. Next game, Brooklyn at Lakers. Kevin Durant out, Kyrie Irving out, LaMarcus Aldridge out, Kes Edwards, Cam Thomas, David Duke Jr., Joe Harris, Day'Ron Sharp out, all out. So James Harden versus the world, and I believe he can do it actually because this Laker team is so ass. James Harden 10.7 might be my stud payout for the day. Patty Mills 7.2K, no thanks. Blake Griffin 5.6K, not so bad, but Nick Claxton will be back. I do like him there a little more. Bruce Brown, if he starts, my guy. Bembry might be in play. James Johnson might be in play. I'm going to have to go back and see, and I'll put it in the premium channel. If you're in the premium channel, you're going to get this info. We're going to see how Harden plays without KD, and we'll see the guys who usually stay out on the floor because there's a ton of guys out, and they'll mainly want to play their guys who are probably within the system instead of players like James Ennis, Shaq Harrison, Langston Galloway. They probably want to play players like James Johnson, Bruce Brown. Those are the guys that have been with the team from the beginning, and I don't see why they wouldn't play him here, besides if they aren't conditioned. So if they aren't conditioned, and hopefully that news comes out or some sort of comes out, then I'd be off of him. But if they are able to run and all that, I'd definitely play him because the Lakers gave up 138 points to the Spurs last game, 30 points to Keita Bates-Diop himself. That's probably going to be Bembry. Who knows now, but one scrub is going to go off against the Lakers. It's just fact. On the Lakers side, we have LeBron James probable. AD is out. Kent Bazemore out. Malik Monk out. Trevor Ariza, Avery Bradley, Kendrick Nunn, Austin Reeves. All out. This Lakers team, man. LeBron James, 10.8K on a Christmas day. I don't believe he wants to lose another game at home, another game on Christmas. I love him, 10.8K. He's going to do all he can to beat this Brooklyn team, who also won't play too much defense. This might be a game stack for me. LeBron James, love him. Russell Westbrook, not bad at 10K. I want to see more ceiling from him. I want him to at least have a 50 floor. It's going to be tough. Can happen. Definitely worth a GPP play. Taylor Horton Tucker, 5.4K. I don't believe that's worth. He's been so ass. He definitely has a ceiling because he plays 30-some minutes a game, but he hasn't produced in like ever. So I'm probably not going to go there. Carmelo, maybe this is a good GPP spot for him. Maybe pops up for 20 plus real points, and if that is the case, you're going to want him. Besides that, I'm probably not going to go anywhere else. Let's see what Wayno got. Nope. IT. Hell no. Yeah. So, moving on. Dallas at Utah. Last game of the day. Luka Doncic out. Porzingis, I believe, is questionable. And that sucks. That's the last game of the day. And we don't even have Porzingis news. That's a crap matchup as well. So, if Dallas loses Porzingis here, I believe Utah can, at least I'm hoping, Utah just blows him out of the water. Not the greatest Christmas game for Dallas, but it'd be better if Luka was here. So KP's out. Brunson gets a boost. Finney Smith gets a boost. Sterling Brown, who has seen starting minutes, definitely worth a great play because Trey Burke, Reggie Bullock out. We have Willie Cauley-Stein out, Josh Green out, Kleber's out, Hardaway's out. All these dudes, McLaughlin, Imori, all their depth is gone. And so they've been starting Sterling Brown and Frank Ntilikina with Jaylen Brunson. So if they do start again, definitely worth value plays. They're going to want to keep it close here. And if not, if they don't keep it close, and if you predict that, you could definitely play that game script. Theo Pinson should see minutes. Marquise Chris should see blowout minutes. Brandon Knight played for the first time, 9-point-something minutes last game. Those guys are going to be getting those. What happened to Melly? I think he went overseas or something. We might even see some more Boban tomorrow. Boban versus Rudy. Well, maybe Boban breaks a slate. We don't know. Christmas miracle. But that's the type of things that will happen on this Christmas. I mean, it's a good matchup. He's going to be going against Rudy Gobert. We'll see what Rick Carlisle does. But if Boban goes off, come back to this video here and touch Ramirez Sriracha, the guy. You know what I'm saying? The kid, you know. Utah side, everyone's freaking healthy. Dallas might get their ass blasted. Not liking too much here, to be honest. Maybe a Jordan Clarkson. Maybe a Joe Ingles. But if I'm playing Joe Ingles, don't play him. Because I get him wrong all the time. I always think I get him on a 1-off. It's the game after. I get him on like the 2-off or whatever it is. So yeah, not liking too much here. And yeah. Those GPP plays, Clarkson, Ingles, Whiteside. Definitely worth the GPP look tomorrow. Boban, GPP look tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to stop myself before I get ahead. For you guys that are on Price Picks, Monkey Knife Fight, any of those prop sites, Stephen Curry under 30.5 points is my play of the day tomorrow. I would lock that in. He's going to be one of my main plays. Yeah, but with that being said, wraps up this NBA DFS DraftKings Picks video for Christmas, December 25th, 2021. I appreciate you guys all for watching. I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you and your families. Also, peep the Twitter, because I'm having a giveaway of $30 minimum up to how many ever as you guys run this video up for views. Every 100 views will be another $10 given away to the person who, I guess the people who retweet and like my tweet on my Twitter, @SrirachaDFS. So please go ahead, check that out. I appreciate you guys all for watching again. And as always, it's been your boy, Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'm out. Peace.